Look at this, guys. The garden never ceases to amaze me. This is the last of the bean plants. Look at that. All the rest, all the containers are empty. This is the last one, and it's actually producing. All right, as you guys can see, this area is completely overgrown. Let me get over here. Look at this. The succulents have completely taken over. So as I said in the last video, I am going to just go ahead and pull these guys out of here because I need this space. And I'm gonna move the fruit trees over here. It's a beautiful day, it's nice and warm, but I am going to be wearing my thick gloves today because especially this guy right here tends to have huge black spiders in there. And I can see webbing all through here already. So I am going to encounter a lot of creatures in here. Got a lot of webbing over there also. I feel kind of bad doing this because this is where all of my lizards all hide out. And like I said, those are the perfect garden buddies. They get out here and they get all of those insects that are not beneficial to my garden. So they really help keep the population down, but I'm not going to take out any of the lavender. So they will still have some cover over here. But most of this is coming out. Like, look at this guy. This is one plant. Just one. If you guys have watched previous videos, you've seen me chop this guy down before, but this time I'm actually going to take it out. Look at that. There's the border that I actually put in there. Haven't seen that in a couple of years. Of course, you rooted. And I really hate taking out plants that are thriving. But like I said, I have no use for them aside for aesthetics. And I'd rather grow food than succulents. You guys have been watching me for a while. These were the succulents that I got on clearance probably 3-4 years ago. You know, I'm one of those people that the pandemic hit and it just threw my whole timeline off. A lot of times I feel like there's a whole year or so that's missing in between there. I'm gonna have to empty this trash can in just a second because if you guys don't know, succulents are pretty heavy. It's not like filling a trash can with grass clippings or anything like that. Once you start filling it up with succulents, that weight gets in there and it gets a little hard to move. So, like I said, it's getting pretty full, so I'm gonna go ahead and drag that and I'll be right back. You guys, this is so overgrown. There are succulents down here that I forgot that I even had. I totally forgot about these. But this guy has grown over them, and so has this one. So it needed to be cleared out anyway. And like I said, this is the border that I originally put around this succulent bed. I made a border with rocks, and they have been covered for probably 3 years now. So once again, the trash can is full, so I gotta go make a dump, and then I will be back. So if you guys are taking up succulents, what you need to be mindful of, succulent leaves will actually root and create a whole other plant. So if you leave any piece of it down there, you're going to be pulling out more succulents. All of these little pieces like this, they all root and create more plants. Look at that. My freesia is coming back up and I can't even see it because it's being covered. So I got a pretty clear path here now, but you know what, guys? This was so much stuff down here that the green waste bin is already full. So this last one that I'm about to fill up and go dump it, it's gonna go into the black rubbish can, and that's gonna be it for today. I have no place else to put this stuff. So did make a nice little dent here. This guy right here is proving pretty hard to come out of the ground. For the most part, succulent roots are pretty shallow, but that one right there is going to be a little tough, and so is this one. This one has grown so big and so thick that it's like a tree under there. The same with the jade plant over here. Look at that. Look how thick its trunk is. So that's going to be pretty hard to get that out of there also. But I think I'm going to go ahead and pull some of these just so that freesia over there has a bit of breathing room and it can go ahead and bloom. I love freesia. I love the smell that it puts out here in the garden. It turns the entire garden into this beautiful, beautiful, I mean, I can't even explain the way freesia smells. And I mean, it is so fragrant that even when I'm inside, I can smell it inside my house. But it is a beautifully fresh scent, and I just love it.